Sasolbek, you better stand up because your boy is here. Enoch, ngwanang khonu banna. Hey, la ngwanang khonu dumela.
Ah, dire.
Ke botsa wena ntate.
Ai. Ne diao.
Tell me about 12 people in one household dependent on a grandmother's pension money. Because I mean,
you know that story in the Makazal today.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the most thing that inspires me.
Yeah.
And that influences my work.
Yeah.
Because like women characters.
Yes.
Is because I learned a lot through my grandmother.
Yeah.
And my upbringing. So well, you
yeah,
I understand how was that even possible? Because when you check how much is grant,
yeah,
like you try to divide it now. How was that possible?
And leisure kaofela.
Wa want to school di mnati kaofela. So it's something if Nakishaba made these days, I see superwoman.
Yeah.
Because as I told me, so
yes.
Yeah.
And we put
wrong. Because how do you know it still doesn't make sense to me now.
But you never inquired now that you're older.
What about security?
No, but I get along. Those are the pills, no?
Yeah. Because even my first interview that I had,
yes.
Yeah. So I wanted them to hear from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Avaring.
Because
for her,
so she talked more about how I grew up.
Hi.
Yo.
Hi, you know.
Problem child.
Serious.
Yeah, you know, you outgrow some of the things, and how so you were supposed to do this, not that. But we thank God. Hey, I get in school late.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was not the matter already. It was the matter but you didn't understand
yes.
Yeah. And we lacked but whenever the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't have role models.
Yeah, role models is a serious one.
It's a serious thing, and but it's a very serious thing. Because if you check where we come from, especially when about Kokasi, yeah, we don't have role models Kokasi. We hardly have ones.
But now, is grandmother the only parent raising you? You don't have older siblings, or cousins?
Now I moved to Sasolbek from Petrestein when I was 7 years.
Yes.
So my father died when I was 6, and my mother when I was 7. So that's when I moved to stay with my grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's the one who raised me up until now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hey, don't do this, don't do that. Where did that come from? Was there somebody like that, a father figure at least?
No. It was only my grandmother. So I had brothers, but yes. Almost like same age group.
Yeah.
So happy. So there was no.
Wow.
Yeah.
So give me a gender split, if you will. How many women, how many boys in this house of the 12 that grandmother's raising?
Okay, let me count the boys. Kenamakosi Tapero. Lebohang. It was only.
And then the 8 are girls.
Yeah.
And Luna Lily 4. The Claudia Chaser, Lily 4.
The Claudia Chaser. The Claudia Chaser go fail. But as much as some of the things they delay you in life, but the moment you start recognizing some of the things, you start acknowledging, or even though it's into thing, but they led you here.
Yeah, that's the beauty about when you look at your life holistically.
Yes.
And then you don't pick and choose. You take everything.
Yes.
Because, and I like the fact that you're an artist, they add color to who you are.
To who you are.
Right?
Yes.
I think the people who suffer or struggle with accepting who they are is because they want to pick and choose parts that suit them.
That suit them, yes.
When you actually have to take everything.
Everything. Because your experience is who you are.
Yeah.
They make up the, like, when I'm affiliate.
That's right, yeah.
So you need, even, let's say it's sharp, but they make you. They are part of you being strong today and being able to think differently and approach life in a certain way.
Yeah.
They build you.
You just tuned in. I'm talking to the artist, Enoch Mlangeni. Please, if you don't know this man, just go to his Instagram page or Facebook and just check him out, Enoch Mlangeni, and you'll understand why he's sitting in front of me today. And just to give, sometimes for radio, because we're not so visual in terms of when we are live, you have to bring parallels so that people can quickly connect.
Yes.
And I said, the next Nelson Makamo.
Yes.
For me, because from here on, in terms of your work, I think it's just a matter of time.
Yes.
We'll be seeing you doing exhibitions internationally because your work is just simply amazing.
Yes.
I saw you on Instagram and I immediately said to my producer, we need to get this guy in. He needs to definitely come in. And I'm glad that we finally get to do it. Now, I still want to talk about Grandma just a little bit. Still alive?
Yes.
How old is this girl? Do you know?
She's turning 80.
What?
January. Yeah. Next year.
What do you guy? What do you 12?
Yeah, somewhere there. 46. Somewhere there. Oh, no, I'm trying to.
Never.
Never. Let's apply. Let's apply. Let's apply.
And later on another scotch.
Yeah.
And you won't even see it.
Mm.
When you look back, right, and I'm sure art was not even a choice from your curriculum, Koskolo, or Vanakasi.
It was far.
It was too far.
Because remember, Rona, especially Kokasli's Gela, Lady Way Rotsing Kati, you don't have anyone that you can look up to. That guy is an artist, like a visual artist. We know the artist about Wabinang.
Yeah.
But we don't have someone who ring Mutsabang is
Yes.
So even when you say what it's Atibare
King you.
What's that? Well, it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, even up to this date. But I believe our existence is gonna change the mindset of Tawangat. And people are going to start seeing art differently.
Oh, yes.
So we are actually here to write new history about art.
I want that conversation that you had, Lunghono, when you now told her how successful you are based on this. What are you saying?
Oh, so after I completed matric, I went to colleging, study, and then I did another a program as also for entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So I've always knew more like an independent, let's say, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Because being an artist also requires you to understand the business side of things.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I enroll on that program, then I quit.
Yeah. After how long?
Big. And I get an X. So it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Muto maga. What's happening? What's working? But there was something in I didn't understand. Because what's another way? I think ultimately in chance.
What is it?
Yeah. Because nengalo tsama fela ke tshwere di artist radio mo batho ba ntsheya kasi ba re maka motho a lo batla mosebetsi ya tlole ntho ntse itse, you understand?
I can see
But
that. Yeah.
le nna ke tsebe ke ngene push. So I think ati ke yone ntshutse, because if ke check a history ya art in my family, my uncle ona Troy.
Okay.
So ke la bona Spanish ai Bible nyang khono wa ka.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think to be peacefully. Even my brother.
Is it?
When I was around grade 6, not really.
Oh, okay.
So I started throwing around those era of my life. Okay, that's when I started kakanga. But I'm the only one I push.
Yes,
so
yes,
as
yes.
I'm saying,
So it's always been there.
It's always been there. My grandmother was roka.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are
yeah. And now that you're making money,
I think, but I understand.
Oh my God.
Because art is into people in our communities. Hence, we are actually the first people who okay, you can actually make a living out of this. You can actually turn your talent into a career. Especially
but I'm sure about TV being interviewed.
Yeah, because
you know, you're hanging out with people.
It's those things. Hence,
yes.
Then after the stories are Black Coffee.
That's right. Yeah.
They send someone from England for BBC. Directly, like BBC internationally.
Yes.
They send someone to come. So it still didn't make sense up until then. What about Nestle with the coffee?
Yeah, because you did something for Nescafe.
Yes.
Right.
So we did some work. So even my first studios, it was donated by them.
Oh wow!
So yeah, before you move Mona and Hyde Park.
Yes. Oh no, now you're in Hyde Park.
No.
Did you hear that? No. Enoch is now in Hyde Park. Come on now, from Zandela to Hyde Park.
No, it's a pusher. But when you're an artist, at least I believe we learn as we do. We make mistakes, flop into the thing. But I believe
we have to go into the technique of your art, how you use so many different materials and so on. But first, you started with Winnie Kumalo, Live My Life. Tell me about that song.
Yeah,
DJ.
But you know this song we used to jam to those songs. So they take me back to those times. Yeah. That's why how can I play this tag? Yeah. So I got some music on my piano.
Piano here. There's a song here. Nomcebo Zigod. Tell me. Yes.
Yeah, I love that song.
Tell me.
I don't know. It uplifts my spirit every time when I listen to it. Besides Orimnati, but.
Let's talk about, before we play it, let's talk about the power of music when you are in your creative process. I've watched your videos so many times. You don't work without your headphones on.
Yes. I think it's because I have history also in music.
Yeah. Tell me, what's the history there?
No, I used to be an opera singer.
Whoa.
So back in high school, like I've always been but people didn't understand. I was a very busy person after I So I started singing, koskolong. Then one day, the guy who was calling said, "No, you have a voice. You can start singing solos." You just pick and say, when others left, sing. Hey, sing. So I continued. Kaneka winner. Body, like the parties are the solo.
Hey.
Then Kaba party about to choose one to study music. Go Three Rivers. There was a course in Ofarua by the municipality.
Yes.
Bapatala like 3 people.
Yeah.
So I was part of a choose studied music a bit. I wanna keep trainua. Opera. In a little course, the shop would you do?
No, I'll man. Go who puts in a console.
I don't get to win. I like to look to Vina. One Sonia,
yeah.
Crezu Vinaga. It's another Italian.
It's perfect. Lava rock out looking. I don't type of amen.
I shall fellow one line. I will voice in the day. The Vina Harleman. Could you got a bineva? Riksha Fella Patia Kimi Frena.
Okay.
Line in your name. Kimi frena tal momento chi tronco derir al corso.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since he get a house now, Glana got one routine.
I like good try like it. I said, so now, one thing that when we Google you, something that definitely jumps up is 2 things actually. 1, self-taught. 2, you don't know me yet.
Yes.
We do now. We do now. The self-taught part, take me through that. Is it because there's different... And I like the fact that you didn't go through the formal whole, art education. So you had to teach yourself the different, genres of it.
Yes.
How do you know which one you're good at? And I can answer that for you because you will do that more often, right? But what about the other styles? Do you infuse them? Which one caught you first, or which one was more difficult and challenging, but you still wanted to try it? What happened? Give me the process.
So for me, I think that's the reason why I use a lot of variety of styles and techniques and materials.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to study art.
Yeah.
When I completed my matric.
Yes.
But the fund says no.
Yeah.
And the art material itself, they're expensive. So after my matric, I took like a gap year before I went to college. So I would go to the library, read books about art, then do art there. So I started,
what do you have, a sketchbook at the time?
Yeah, I was using like papers, pens, everything, crayons.
Yes.
Color pencils, yeah, we call them color pencils.
Yes.
Anything. None exam I'm gonna get ropung, like our town is about like few kilometers away. Get ropung local page 150.
Yeah.
Then come back, go to the library, sketch. So that's how ke itutileng art ka teng.
Yes.
Cause ne ke batla ho etsa but ke sa understand. So ka ntse ke bala bo dibuka, obviously how bala dibuka tsa bo art history or art etswa kae. You have more like the French style of art kapa the outside world of art mostly. You learn about, but you don't learn more about African art. So
there you go.
Yeah. I took that, then just did the way na ke bonang ka teng, cause ke qadile ba popular with pen.
Yes.
Yeah, I once did a very popular piece ya Mama Winnie. Ka pen. Yeah. Yes. That was the first time when I broke the internet.
Yeah.
Yes. That time next na tweet. So motho a ba bua ka wena se bisi what trend that Twitter ke eng trend. Yeah, so that's when ke la bang active go Twitter. Then after that it was coffee.
Yes.
Then yabadi newspaper.
I like the stories of coffee because it was a mistake.
Yes.
It was not intended.
I was doing something, then coffee. But I think also it comes from the fact that now that I used to struggle with material. So whatever I fell, try to turn into art.
Yes.
So hence it was easy for me to use that coffee. That the way
that's right. Did you give that artwork to Black Coffee?
So initially ulan text I batla, then Nestle ya fitla.
Hey.
Yeah. Package. Because okay, we're not for studio and we buy those pieces. So.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. In all of this, is it luck or Monaldo's Laulia Kita Street?
I like it.
Yeah?
Like it. And also, I think, Linda, I'm a hard worker.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's the way also how I present myself. Now I don't have any filters.
Yeah.
So I think, but they can relate to my story through my works.
Yeah. And I wish you keep it this way, man. I think you're the most approachable person I have met in a long while. Approachable, and even your energy is welcoming. There's just something about you that says, I don't stress. I don't even have to put on some face or energy, everything we've thrown at you to make today possible. You're like, no, let's do it.
Yes.
And that for me is amazing. And for somebody who is so established, already internationally acclaimed. You did Belgium not so long ago and so on, but you still are a grounded, next door type of guy, which for me is one of those things I think we need to preserve.
Yes.
And for me, that goes a long way in the sense that talent management needs to teach that more than anything. And I think that's why Messi, for instance, is the most favorite of everyone. Because, next door type of guy. Who wouldn't love that guy?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
still you.
You're still you. And I wish that for you in so many ways, that it sticks and stays with you, right? The pain of losing a mother young is one that I cannot fathom. Even though I lost mine, I was 26 when that happened. But the pain was too much.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear it.
I always say that. When I was young, it was painful. But I think it's more painful now.
Yeah.
Because how hola, you are in pain but confused. Because you don't understand how the world works.
Yes.
Why didn't you hala?
Yes.
Why when I was school
Hey.
You understand?
Yes.
But now, also understand.
Yeah.
You better serious.
Yeah.
So you never get through that, but when I'm through that pain.
Because there's a tweet of yours. By the way, his birthday is around Women's Month. He likes to celebrate that.
Yeah.
There's a tweet of yours that really hit me, and it says, "It's days like this where I can't help but go back because I know she would have made it special.
Yes.
Right? It's amazing that as young as 6, 7, you still remember what mom did.
Yeah. Because the last baby, smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the last birthday she did for me. I thought I but the round man, hey, Mama Kosi.
Yeah, top notch.
Yeah. So she was that kind of a person. And I don't know how because that's right. I think the move feel memory.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Is that why you chose Idlo Zilam? At least me ha rata ntho tse grand because ba bang ha ba bapalla bo Idlo Zilam ba ka kena mo serma ka le se re bohla jwale. So you say people can commission you for work?
Yes.
Because you've done fridges in houses.
Yes.
How long will that take for a fridge, a double door fridge?
Fridge normally it's around 3 to 4 hours.
What? So you come in 3 to 4 hours, you're done?
Yes.
And this is be based on a picture I give you or an idea?
Whatever that you want. You can tell me what you want or you can show me what you want. I just come and do what I do best.
Hey, Banna.
But I know where some people think, no, but it's 3 hours. When you charge them, you're like, for 3 hours. But it took me 10 years to do that.
To get to that level. Yes. Yeah. Because sometimes we look at the output and then we don't look at the process before the output, right? Yeah. And that, like a consultant, like a lawyer. Try that with a lawyer. But we spoke for 10 minutes. Yeah. It's an advice. That 10 minutes is taken into an hour. Yeah. So, there's the invoice. Patal.
Experience.
So, tell me why you do a sale around your birthday.
I think for me it's part of giving back, and also is to always create a chance for to invest in art. And I want, but we want to invest in art.
Yeah.
Because the art industry is growing, especially for African artists.
That's right.
The world is starting to recognize African art.
And buying it.
And buying it.
Because your contemporaries, they are spending more time overseas than here.
Yes.
And the world is calling you more and more to say, hey,
yeah, because I saw an exhibition, soul exhibition.
Is it? It's always been overseas.
Yes, I only had 2 soul exhibitions. They were both in Belgium. Then other group exhibitions go. What's this place? But it's outside.
Passport.
They won't. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I'm trying to get into. But me, for my focus was basically to grow my name first, to build a portfolio.
Yeah.
So that when I start going to galleries, I'm going with something.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenaki Enoch.
Yeah.
This is what I bring to your gallery.
Yeah.
Can we work together?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to start doing from next year.
Oh.
Yeah. So my focus now was not actually money.
Okay.
It was building a brand. So I can a brand manager. I do everything for myself.
Yes.
But so far, I think then that's when I'm going to start tapping to allow other people
and
to
having
take
a team
over.
Yeah. Having a team around you.
You've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Yes. So as you can focus on what you do. Yeah. When you say investing in art, because people we think about money differently, right?
Yes.
Investing in art, to someone they'll say, I'd rather get a property, right? But that property, for it to grow, it needs to also appreciate because it's in a good area and But that property even appreciates more when it has art in it. Art also appreciates now more even before the artist's death. Why? Because that art piece is rare.
Yes.
Right? And in should you one day feel the need to cash in, you can. Right? Because it's a rare find. What has been the most expensive you've ever sold? Was it straight from the studio or was it an auction?
It was in Belgium.
And in rents?
Rents.
Skathaba, man. Want to show people the value here. Skathaba.
So it was like, I think 12,000 or 15,000 euros.
Yeah, you do the maths. It's everything, Pel. How? You do the maths. That's amazing.
So that was the highest. 2020, I think. Yeah, 2020.
But you do get support from South Africans, right?
Yes, a lot. And it's our people. I think 99.98%. Yeah,
that's amazing. And that's exactly what we want.
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
What we are pushing.
Yeah.
And people are getting into it. People are building houses. They want art in their houses.
Yes. I mean, this art that we're sitting with here, this is fairly new, right?
Yeah.
When did you work on this?
Last week. Yeah, I completed it last week. But I think I've been working on it for about 3 weeks or so. Because, sometimes you do something, you say, I'm finished, and tomorrow, like, let me edit. And
yeah.
Stroke. Yes. So
do you name them? Do you theme them?
That's art. Yeah, because normally when I work in series. If I do a certain series, like the ones that I was explaining outside there, so I'll be like, okay, now I wanna explore maybe using blue or yellow or maybe sometimes it's about tackling a certain what can I put it? Topic, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But obviously now it's more about women, it's about children, it's about the view, how I see women. And the influence they have in me.
Yeah.
From personal experience. That's why most of my characters are women.
Yeah.
Yes.
So namar.
Hey.
Enoch, thank you for giving us a glimpse into your brain, your heart, your upbringing, and thank you for showing us what God has put in you through your art and sharing a bit of your story. And I hope it inspires somebody not only to tell their children to go for it, to it inspires somebody to say, you know what, I can invest in this. It's something worth my money, and so on and so forth. So we hope that after today, you get more.
Yeah.
And then we will hope that the borders open for you, because the more the world sees what you can do, even better for us as a country. So keep shining, my brother, and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
Look again. So do.